Yo, 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 and a bottle of Yoimiya sauce. Anyways, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Today is a special day, okay? Because today I'm gonna need, once again, all of you, and I mean every single one of you, to come together and help me make this happen. How come I feel like chat is a little high up. But let's bring you guys back closer to me. So we're one unit. There we go. Unity in its finest, in its purest form. The streamer and the chat above them. What could be better? Anyways, as you guys see today, we have Yoimiya, but the twist here is this isn't my account. What? We have someone else's account here. They have 216 summons, and they want, if I remember correctly, Hana. They want C2 Yoimiya, and they want her weapon. So before we get any further deeper into it, we have Hana to introduce to everybody. If it's the first time here, make sure to hit like and subscribe for Hana. Hana, should they like and subscribe? Blink if it's true. Blink. Very good. Very good. You get food later. Anyways, yeah, 2 Yoimiyas. On top of that, the weapon. You know, if we get unlucky, of course, it's not going to happen. But I say we have a fair shot. So we already have a Yoimiya, as you guys see, right? The man went ahead and got himself the Yoimiya first, and then got us all the way to 5 summons. So you know this person is an avid viewer of mine, because he knows I always get my summons to 5s, and then I start pulling, because there's a fair shot that on the 75th pull, we will get Yoimiya. There's a fair chance, not guaranteed, but a pretty good chance. And ever since last time we had the discussion about pity, like soft pity and hard pity, apparently I saw in a YouTube short that the chances of you getting all the way to 90, like 90 hard pity, is 1 in like what, 13 or 17 million. It was in the millions. It's 1 in that X amount of millions. So hey, I'm just saying, for people who say they've gotten to hard pity like multiple times, like, I'm starting to really question the validity of that. I'm not saying you're lying, I'm just saying there's a high chance you're mistaken. It is very unlikely to actually reach hard pity. So 2 Yoimiyas and her weapon. Let's take a look at the weapon banner. So we maybe have a little bit already stacked up here. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so we got like 7, like 42, 44. We got 44 summons here. He's charted course. Let's just get it to 45. Okay. So for the weapon banner, we're looking at 65. For the Yoimiya banner, we are looking at 75. Oh boy, this is... You guys can't hear it, but my heart rate is increasing. I am starting to squeeze Hana's ears. If you guys can see it, you see her ears. Her ears are like these little folded things, like at the top of her head, right here. I like to squeeze them because they're nice and soft. Oh, nice. Oh, squeeze those ears. Oh yes. To her, it's kind of like a massage. To me, it's a stress reliever. Ooh, okay. And anyways, you can get down here so I can squeeze your ears in private. Anyways, yeah. I want to make sure the man himself is in chat though, before we continue, because I want him to witness every second of glory that we are able to have unfold here. Who are we summoning for? We are summoning for Empoleon. If you guys know Empoleon, he like, I know he's a very active member of the community. So this is going to be quite interesting. I really hope we can do him proud here. What do you guys say? Where is Empoleon though? Where is Empoleon? He's not here. He's not here yet. So for people who are just chilling here, how many people are actually summoning on this banner? Just out of curiosity, let's run a quick poll. Are you summoning for Yoimiya? Let's see. Like, I understand it's a whole slew of reasons why some people may or may not be summoning for Yoimiya, but you know, we're not going to get into the specifics. Well, let's just see how many people are going to be even pulling on this banner. I'm expecting a lot of people to be skipping it, which is normal, and I understand. There's a lot of value in picking up the Dendro units now as they're fastly approaching, but let's see. for Bennett. So Game Vi, I'm suspecting you're maybe a little newer to the game. Is that true? Like, or like maybe this is your third patch in Genshin? Because Bennett after C1, the only thing you really need is like C6 to power to kind of power up pyro carries even more. Oh, so Game Vice says yes. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to Genshin Impact. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you win all your 50/50s. Did you get Yoimiya, Game Vi? Did you manage to pick up Yoimiya? Game Vi says, I got Kazuha. Okay, you got Kazuha and you're here snagging up Bennett. Did you stop at C1? C5 Bennett is a good upgrade, but I find C5 Bennett is such an overkill. I've come to realize that Bennett for the most part, and this game for the most part, you don't really need that much healing. And remember, every bit of healing you have over like the max amount of healing is quite a waste, because Bennett, you need to get him to level 90 to get his base attack high so it can scale back into the damage buffing. But the healing, I'll be honest, if you can get healing up to like maybe 3-4k per tick, which is very, very low, I'm just saying, 3-4k per tick is very low. But surprisingly, for the most part, that's enough. Game Vice says, I need one Bennett for C5. Damn. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm the idiot here, but I just find that once you get C1 Bennett, the value kind of like takes a nosedive off of a cliff, right? C1 Bennett is insanely valuable, and then C2, C3, C4, C5 are like, I would say C1 Bennett is more important than C2, C3, C4, C5 combined. And I'm sure a lot of people would agree. But like, if you have the resources, I guess in this scenario would be like, why not, right? Like if I could get a C5 Bennett, why the hell not? I get it. Cool. Now, here's my next question is, how many people are polling for Tighnari or Tighnari? So let's take a look here. The poll for Yoimiya ended in roughly what I expected. Most people are skipping her, which is fine. I think nobody's really missing out here. Are you polling for Tighnari? Now this is the $1 million question here. Let's see how many people are actually going for Tighnari. Huangla says maybe C6 Sino. Huangla. Damn. Sino has been pretty hype. I'm not gonna lie. I think deep inside, for most like patch 1.0 players, Sino strikes a chord with us, because Sino was first introduced in that Teyvat teaser video, right? And I think back then a lot of people already fell in love with Sino. Tighnari is a huge pass. Holy smoke, 71%. There are people who rather get Yoimiya than Tighnari. My goodness. My goodness, people. Yoimiya has a higher desire rate than Tighnari. I can't say I'm too surprised, to be honest. I can't say, because I think YOIMIYA knows what they did with the teaser, and Tighnari is going to be I literally made a video talking about this. Thank goodness I made the video before talking about this, because now I hope a lot of you guys have watched that video, and I just think there's such a huge shoe to fill for Tighnari that it's quite impossible for Tighnari to actually meet everybody's expectations. He could be a really good character and people will still be like, could have been better. Tighnari is, I think he feels like he just feels kind of weak. That's my way of just kind of blurting out maybe a hot take. He sounds and feels just kind of weak, and he doesn't have a strong personality, and it doesn't look like he's particularly like onto anything, you know, like he's not a he doesn't have a strong cause for what he does. I don't know, they're probably gonna make a backstory and be like his entire clan was massacred by his own brother who now wants to, you know, take his ears because they have a bloodline of this you know thing, and he used to have this loving relationship with his brother, and his brother killed his entire clan and abandoned the village just to join a dark sinister organization. And you know, it turns out after he chases after his brother, and then he managed to defeat him, and turns out his brother didn't want to steal his ear, and it was all a ploy to make him stronger and more you know, caring for the village. And it turns out this whole ploy was designed by his brother to I'm just saying, man, like a story like that will tug at your heartstrings. My god. Tribute Asylum, my friend, welcome. That you see, this always catches me off guard because channel members are rare to come by, especially on YouTube, where like we still haven't figured out what the hell this whole, like how this whole system works. But appreciate it, Tribute, appreciate it, Asylum, Tribute Asylum. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to the Tusk Gang. Hope you enjoy your stay. And also, actually, speaking on that, our channel here is about to reach a very big milestone. We are 6 subscribers away. Actually, I need to open this so I can get a screenshot. I need to open a page here so I can actually witness the moment, get a nice screenshot for when we reach 50K. Wait, the frickin' thing here is off. Unless 90 of you just unsubscribe. 3 away. We need 3 people. 2 people. Please tell me I'm gonna get it. Please tell me I'm gonna be able to screenshot it. 2 people. Come on. Come on. We're gonna hit this milestone today. Shukai says, I want to gift memberships, but still can't. It's okay, Shukai. I'm sure YouTube has like some sort of restriction going on right now. YouTube has some sort of restriction going on. But no, we passed it. Wait, go back. Go back. Go back. 3. Okay, listen. 3 people need to unsubscribe. I need to get my screenshot, please. 3 people need to unsub. No. 6 people need to unsub. Please. I just want my screenshot. No, too many unsub. We need 4. Nah. This is impossible. Actually, this will be easier if I show it on screen here. Okay? All right, chat. Let's make it happen here. Let's make it happen. Please. Please. It's better this way. This. We're playing this dangerous game because you're literally all trying to balance this out with each other. We just need to snag a 50,000. Please. Please. I know you guys are there. Oh. Yeah! Oh my god, we did it! We did it! It's beautiful! It's beautiful. It's blinding. Alright, now. Nothing. Hey. Listen, chat, I can explain. I was making a video. I was making a video. I wasn't doing anything sassy baga, okay? Trust. Dory simp, no. Wait. I'll just throw it here. Am I in YouTube? Yeah, YouTube. Screenshots. Oh, perfect Jin game. Hold on. Let me show you guys that. 50K. Yo, chat. Let me show you. Actually, now that I got you guys here on the hook, let me show you my perfect Jin game. I know a lot of you guys aren't 50K baby, congrats. Thank you so much. It's been a while, hasn't it? It took us a while to get there. So we're in YouTube. Wait, what the hell? Huanglei gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Huanglei. Thank you so much. You've been here since like the very beginning, back in the Zhao days, right? Like, I mean, the first Zhao days, 2021, I believe. It's been over a year. I can't find. Oh yeah, here, chat. Tell me this isn't the perfect Jin game. It's not even Photoshop. You can't get this even if you tried, right? AJ has become a member. Dante has gifted a membership. Welcome, Dante. Yo, chat, come on. Tell me this isn't the most perfect Jin game ever. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Come on. Be honest. Isn't that so satisfying? AJ says, glad to be a member. Thank you guys. Okay, now let's get down to business, people. Let's get down to business because yeah. We need some luck today. All right? We need some luck. I've reached a very, very important milestone, and I wish this person can reach their very important milestone. I swear he's supposed to be here. But where is this man? Empoleon! Damn it. I think we might just have to go for it. We might just have to go for it. We might have to do it without the man himself even here. Shukai says, haven't seen Sanzu in a long while. Sanzu is very busy with work. And I think he's not able to play the game, or any game for that matter, for a long while now. Last time I checked in with him, he's excited for Sumeru, but he's very like zoned into the Electro and Dendro reactions. Sanzu is like, he wants Electro to be better, or like he wants Electro to have a clearer identity, and you know, we're gonna have to see. Anyways, I think the man is not here, but we're gonna have to go forward and get it for him. Sanzu wants Kaching to be meta. He very, very much does want that. Alright, guys, ready? Let's go. 15. That's okay. We're 15 pulls in, alright? We're 15 pulls in. It's 50-50 right now. That is not good. That is not good. Do you know who likes that weapon? Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi likes that weapon. This is not looking good. Not a strong start, but we can turn it around. We can turn it around. Look at those bows, people. Look at those bows. 5 bows plus a Yunjin. Turned it around. We have. That's 25. 35. Read the summons, people. I urge you all to do this. Read the goddamn summons. The game is trying to tell you something here. Look at that. Another Yunjin. Look at that. That was 35. 45. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 swords? No. For Xinqiu Saxord. Yeah, but Xinqiu's not on this banner. Xingqiu isn't on this banner, but who is on this banner? Why is she here? Why are they using Chi-Chi? She's everywhere. She's everywhere. I can't. Oh my god! That's 55, baby! That's 55! Guess what? We've only done 50 because the person already prepped us with 5 summons. So technically, we've only done 50 summons. And guess what else just happened? We got 50k subs today. 50k subs, 50 summons in. This has to be it. This has to be it. This has to be it. We only did 50 summons. Go count it. 50 summons. And if this comes on the 5th one... Come on. Come on, chat. If this comes on the 5th one... So this is the first one. Second... God damn it, that was scary. Third... Fourth... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey. Mona's a good character. Mona is top tier. Everybody needs Mona. Every account should have a Mona. I'm just gonna double check real quick if this account has Mona. God damn it, it does, doesn't it? What? Okay. 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 Oh. Forget about that. Let's start from scratch. This is 16. God. Now we just gotta beat Pity. 26. That's a Bennett. 36. That's like what? That's 80 pulls for 2 5-stars? Oh, there you go. Yoimiya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're 8 pulls in. And we have a Yoimiya. That's C1. Alright. There you go. We're 8 pulls in. 9. 10. 11. Let's get to 15. Good, good, good. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Okay, okay, good. We're back to 50-50. 25. Give it to me. Give it to me. Uh, Finally, so Walrus, where was this Chi Chi look? Maybe it's the dance. Maybe it's the dance. I need to chill. You know, I need to calm the hell down. We're like, what, 8 pulls in? Back to 9. Back to 10.
Sussy Hongler just applied wet status. Damn, that's hot. So Walrus, where was this Kiki luck when you were summoning
1. That's 11. That's 12. 13. 14. 15. Okay, okay. 25. At this point, it's just fighting against pity again. 35. Oh, boy. We still have to go get the weapon. 45. 55. No. 65. Was that 65? Fuck. I'm scared. I have to do singles now. I'm scared. I lost count. I lost count. I'll be honest. I lost count. I'm pretty sure this is 67. 68. Is this early? Oh, it's 77. Okay, okay. So I was on. All right. Thundering Pulse. This weapon, this banner, the person had it on 44, I believe. Yeah, 44. Okay? we've tried a course, but we're running low, people. We're running low. 45. Now let's do 20 and we should get it. 55. And 65. Please. Please, I got 50k subs today. Reverse, can you just not like ram me in the butthole so hard? Please. Come on. It should be the last one. It should be the very last one. We got it on the 64th pull. We still have 20. Listen, people. I started with 215 summons. I used less than 200 summons. I used like 180 something, right? What's 215 minus 27? I know I'm Asian. I'm supposed to know this, but I'm old. I used 188 pulls. And I got this person 4 5-stars. I got a Mona. I got a Yoimiya. I got a Chi-Chi. I got a Yoimiya. And on top of that, I got him the Thundering Pulse. Slowbro is asking, by the way, chat, what is the pity on the weapon banner? The soft pity is at 65. Or some people say, no, it's at 64. Soft pity for the weapon banner is at 6. It starts on 64. And on the character banner, it starts on 74. Was that C2 Yoimiya? That is. 2 constellations. Oh, they never had Chi-Chi. Wait. That's a win, right? Is that a win? Oh, they don't have Kaching either. I got him Chi-Chi. I got him a Monacon. This person's been like haunted by Mona. Did you guys see how many Mona constellations this account has? People, look at this. Look at this. This man's on C5 Mona. How many gene does this person? C3? Do you look? C3. Oh my god. And this is their first Chi-Chi. Let's get him the weapon here. Ooh. That is a beauty, isn't it? Oh my god. Look at that. Pew! Ooh. Look at that. A firework to celebrate 50k subs. On top of that, I think this is arguably one of the top 10 Genshin summons in Genshin history. Maybe not. Maybe it is. Maybe not. It's at least my, I think, top 3. Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. But the luckiest I have ever been was getting 2 characters almost back to back. It was in the same temple and I got 2 of them. Or was it 3? I think I was doing a viewer summon back in 2021. So like a year ago. And I got, I believe 3. I got 2 of the ones that was rated up. And I also got an off-banner character all in one temple. I don't remember exactly who it was. It was a viewer summon. It's not my account. It was a viewer summon. And I think I even screenshotted it. I think. But huh. Tiosu says, hi. Hi, Tiosu. What's up? Member for 15 months. Damn, that's an OG right there, people. If you guys have ever seen an OG, that's right there. Tiosu is on track. I think 9 more months and Tiosu would have the 24-month badge. God, 24 months? Bro. But oh, for anybody who's just joining in, I urge you, go back and watch the VOD for this summon session. It's worth it. I guarantee you it's worth it. Listen, summons like these don't come around very often. Tribute Asylum says, one day that will be me. I look forward to it. We don't have that many members who have been like really long with us. Pongley says, I don't know, we get a 24-month logo. Yeah. I believe YouTube did an update and there is a logo now for 24 months. Here, let me just double check to come. I remember getting an email about it, so I was looking into it. I'm actually thinking of commissioning an artist to do custom logos. Where is it? Membership. Yeah, there is one now. It looks like it's purple. It's like a dark purple color. It's a dark purple color. Look, I'll show you guys here. It looks like this. So for people who are who are interested, looks like this. So Huangle, so a lot of people are here at the orange one, right? I see a couple of them. And then there's gonna be this there's gonna be this pink one, and then the red one, and wait a minute. Wait. Kyosu is a year, so then we got this one, and then we got this one, and then we got this one. Wait, what the hell? That's way more than... Wait, that's way more than 24 months then. What's the... Why can't I see the time? Like, why can't I see how... I'm such a boomer to the point where I can't even, like... Oh, I see it. Okay. So I'll read it to you guys. Actually, no. It's easier if I just show you guys. No. Okay, there's too many sensitive information. So this one is new member, 1 month, 2 month, and then it jumps to 6 month, 12 month. This one's the 24 month, 36 month, and 48 month. Bro. Dude, I struggle to even find, like, people around me who have been in committed relationships for 48 months. Can you guys imagine? There, if eventually I have somebody with this badge next to their name, we would have been, like, this relationship would have been ongoing for longer than most people's actual relationships. That is crazy to even think about. Can you guys imagine a 48-month-long commitment and loyalty program? That is... That's crazy. That's crazy. Teosa says 4 years, I'll probably still play. I'm sure a lot of people would still be like playing the game. How intense people's I want to say the word attitude towards min-maxing, that's a whole different story, right? Because I think playing a game and playing a game is quite different. You can say I'm very casual about most of the games I play, and that includes Genshin. I don't think I'm that hardcore. If I were hardcore, I would still be making like guide videos. I would be like heavily involved in the theory crafting committee and stuff like that, or at the very least I would be consuming a lot of their content. But I think I did go through a phase like that in patch 1.0 and 1.1, maybe even up until 1.2, and that is until I started developing my own style and preference for the game. Are you gonna grab that crystal fly? Okay, just for you, I'll go grab it. There you go. Right? And this is my question for people as well. Have you developed your own preference in how you want to play Genshin? Do you still feel like you have questions, concerns, or just general inquiries about the game? Or have you figured most of these things out and now you're just kind of hovering around the game, exploring, doing things that you like? It really depends on how and what kind of experience you're looking for in Genshin. That will dictate how long the shelf life for the game will be for you personally. Because I feel like if you're super hardcore, you're like really grindy about this game, you likely will quit much faster than somebody who's just, you know, playing to chill and have fun. Like, for example, I can see Huangle playing this game for like another 5 years because she's so chill about it. I think for the most part, once you've beaten the game once, the whole experience changes because your goal changes, right? It's you're very much, we're like, as humans, we're very much goal oriented, but Genshin doesn't really set many goals for you. Have you guys realized that? Genshin doesn't set that many goals for you. You have to set the goals for yourself. Dante says, what about me, Mr. Walrus? Dante has a very clear set out goal for himself, and that's why I can see Dante playing the game for quite a while. Anime Holic Top says, I'm building an alt account currently. I think that's a pretty good idea for a lot of people. That's a really good idea. Cheeky Dub says, I realized now I'm using physical Yoimiya for fun. Tio says, in my opinion, Genshin isn't like your typical RPG game where you need to spend hours and hours for it to become fun. Instead, play Genshin as a side game is what makes it relevant and fun. Yeah, like, I think we've been preaching that for so long now, haven't we? We've been just talking about this for so damn long, but it's very difficult to control that urge that we have. That aspect of us, like, deep down inside of being like, oh my god, I just want to, like, go in and get everything done. It's very difficult. Like, you can you know drugs are bad, right? Like, you guys know drugs are bad, but if you do them, you're screwed. It's kind of the same thing. Genshin in many ways has, I've covered this in videos, is that Genshin has so many features in it that and things that have been meticulously designed for it to be addictive. So once, like, if you are a weak-willed individual and you fall for these kind of marketing ploys and these dopamine traps, then you are going to have a very difficult time cultivating a personalized Genshin experience for yourself. You're gonna basically walk to the beat of drums that HoYoverse is pumping for you, which for the most part I don't think that is a very fun way to experience what Genshin has to offer. Genshin is a game where, let's say, if you have, I don't know, like $10 to spend every month, because let's be honest, I think a lot of people do the math wrong here, because they think like they'll think like this, all right? Like, $10 a month, that means if I play this game for 10 months, or like if I play this game for 6 to 7 months, that's like worth a AAA game that I could have bought. But my question is, how long do you play your $69.99 AAA game for? That's like, how many people are still sitting here playing what's that game called again? Oh my god, I just drew a blank. The one where Keanu Reeves was in it. Like, Elden Ring is another. I guess we can just use Elden Ring. Yeah, Cyberpunk, Elden Ring. How long do people actually play those games? For the most part, you beat the game like a couple times, and then you're done. Right? You spend $69.99, and then you play for like, what, a couple months, 2-3 months. Like, Genshin is a free game, and if you're okay to drop money on it, it'll take you at least half a year for it to equate what you've dropped on a AAA title game, which is $69.99. Some of them now are going for $79.99, right? So my point here is that for the sake of entertainment, for the sake of finding some enjoyment in your free time, is it not worth the price tag, you know, to say, hey, you know, I really enjoy this. I actually enjoy this. I enjoy the story. I think the music is beautiful. I actually listen to the music to and from work on transit for free, because all this stuff is just for free. You listen to it, right? And you enjoy it. You have a good time. Even outside of Genshin, right? You find yourself really enjoying the assets that it has to offer. Is it really so wrong to drop $5, $10 a month? Not for you, but just think of it as supporting the game. And a lot of people can't wrap their head around this.
Damn, that's hot. As a character, weapon collectionist, I see no end for the goal of maxing them all, so I got always something to do. Still taking my time with content.
That's very smart, Matim. That's very, very smart. And also, as a weapon and character collector myself, I totally agree. This game will never end as long as your goal is to have it all. Right, and to experience content, let's say beating Abyss with Diluc, with Kaching, with Chi-Chi, Yoimiya, Hu Tao, Raiden, just all these characters and slowly building them. I know there are people who are trying to like level 90 triple crown every single character in the game, which definitely is a very long-term endeavor, right? Kyoshi says, I don't have a clear goal for Genshin except maybe having the best Kaching and becoming the best Kaching main in the world. I mean, if Sanzu is still playing the game, that title is going to be a little difficult to reach for, because that man literally only cares about Kaching. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I think for these kind of live service games, don't feel bad about dropping $5 and you don't really, because think about it, if you buy a coffee every single day, that's already like 30 times what you would be spending on Genshin over the span of a month. That's just quite absurd to me. Like, if you drink boba, if you eat out, if you go to the club, go to karaoke, you might be like, oh, well, like, I went to karaoke and I hung out with my friends and I had a really good time and we split the bill and each person paid $30. Yeah, but that's a one-time thing. You can't take that $30 and go to the karaoke next time and don't have to pay. You have to pay another $30. It's just how you see the experience, right? It's really how you see the experience. Is the Genshin experience worth it, or are you hopelessly addicted? Maybe it wouldn't be a wise move to feed into your addiction with money. That's a very steep trench to be, you know, falling into there. So really, if you enjoy Genshin and not just like mindlessly going in here and pressing this summon button, if you actually enjoyed the whole Genshin experience, or at least the majority of the Genshin experience, I don't think it's wrong. And you shouldn't think it's wrong to support something that you love, but just don't use it as a justification. For example, you already spent $300 this month on Genshin and you're like, but I love the game so much, and I'm just supporting the dev, so here, let me drop another $100 even though I'm already in the negative this month so I can get C6 Yoimiya. But I'm doing it because I support the game. That is called copium. That is you trying to justify a toxic relationship you have with your addiction issue. But I'm saying $5, $10 a month, and you play this game sparingly, but you get on every day, you do your 30-40 minutes of gameplay, and you're out. I don't see any harm in that. Honestly, I don't. Techie the Virus, Genshin is worth to be BP and welcome player. And I do think that is the best Genshin experience. That truly is. Because if you are a giga whale, you literally suck the life out of the game so damn fast. All games have like an HP bar. Think about it like this. All games has an HP bar. The more you play, the less HP the game has. And they will reach a point where the game is like just borderline dead. Like, you've drained the game, and the more money you dump in the game, the faster this HP bar drains.
Wet status. Damn, that's hot. I play Genshin for story, lore, it's how I decide who to pull. Gameplay is the least important for me. Heck, I got Mit Splitter for Kaching on my main.
Why is it always the Kaching main? Listen, I started to realize something. All of the ballers are like Kaching mains. No, really. Anime Holic Talks, thank you for the 5. I play Genshin for the story lore. And I do think lore, combat, character aesthetics and just general likability is some of the strongest when it comes like attractions that Hoyoverse leverages, right? They will get you with these things for the most part. And I think it's very rare for somebody to pull for a character because of their combat aesthetic. Listen, it's very different. The general aesthetic, meaning how a character looks on screen, like what she's wearing, her color scheme, the makeup she has, her hairstyle, her ornaments, right? Even down to her like not this. This would be combat aesthetics. Right? This is combat aesthetics. I find it very rare people will pull a character because their combat aesthetics is good. For the most part, it's always the general aesthetics feels good. Their voice actor, their story kind of really motivates you to do it. And the combat aesthetics is just an icing on top. I do feel like for the most part, a lot of people do mix in aesthetics, both for appearance and combat. But I honestly find myself separating the two quite more often than not, because a character can have like really, really, really cool combat aesthetics, but if they look like ass cheeks, oh, I don't know why I swapped to Chi-Chi when I said look like ass cheeks. I didn't mean to do that. Huang Lei is like, that's it. Relationship over. Unsubscribe. I'm gone. No. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I just did that. Anyways, let's go over here so I don't feel impulsive to blow things up. But I find for the most part that if you're like, for example, the character no, Huanglei, please. I can explain. Explain. My finger slipped. My finger slipped. It's true. I think Chi-Chi is adorable, Huangle. Look at her. She's so tiny, lovable, and cute.
Sussy anime holic tops just applied wet status. Damn, that's hot. Had to drop $50 to get my kaching the mitt splitter.
I think that's a good call. The mist splitter is a pretty good weapon in general, like not just for kaching. And I'm sure like using it for ching must feel amazing. But you know, other characters can use that as well. Especially, I believe that's Ayaka's weapon. Right? That is Ayaka's weapon. Doesn't have Ayaka? I'm pretty sure that's Ayaka's weapon. This one. Yeah, that's Ayaka. Wait! Damn! This man's loaded. Empoleon is loaded. Henoji says Toma. His gameplay does not sit well with me, even though his design and attack animation are dope. Actually, speaking of Toma, I need to correct this misconception, people. Real quick here. A lot of people I've seen in my Yoimiya videos, I'm like, oh, Yoimiya is very nice because she fits with a lot of shielder like Toma. No. Don't put Toma in your Yoimiya teams. Listen, people, look at this. For example, let's say you got something like where's Yunjin? Where the hell is Yunjin? I must be some sort of blind because I cannot... Oh, there she is. Okay. A lot of people say like, oh, just bring Toma as a shielder. Toma's a great shielder and, you know, Toma's gonna do wonders. No. Because Toma, you know what's gonna end up happening is at times, Toma will steal Xingqiu's vape. It will happen. It's very difficult to time because of his burst. It will happen, and it's really annoying. So I wouldn't really advise using Toma in this team. So listen, people, that's just one of the many things about Yoimiya. Like, trust me, you think I haven't tried it? Of course I've tried it. It's, you know, it's hella cool in theory, but in practice it's hella dumb. Listen, not dumb. Maybe annoying. It's very annoying to deal with. Beidou is a much better candidate here. Honestly, I wouldn't play Bennett here either because I don't like being restricted to his burst area. It's really like Yoimiya is already somewhat limited in her attack string sequence. I much prefer Yunjin. I think this is a nice little team that a lot of people can run. But the problem is you really have to make sure Beidou is having enough energy recharge, because if you struggle to cycle through her burst skill, you're gonna have a really bad time with Yoimiya. It's almost impossible to play Yoimiya when Beidou's shield is down. So I know some people are willing to go as far as to bring Fischl in this team. Like this is actually a good alternative as well, because the entire point here now is to make sure Beidou, her name is right there, Beidou's burst is up as often as possible. No shielder or healer. The shielder is Beidou, and you don't really need that much healing if your Beidou is properly built. And this is vape load. You guys see it? Vape load or over vape. Like, I don't know why people say over vape. Like, when you say over vape, the mouth just feels uncomfortable. Why not just say vape load? Vape load. Right, vape load. Things, it just rolls off the tongue so much better.
Sussy chicken foot just applied wet status. Damn, that's hot. Dang, I missed the live notification. I was on a different live. Sorry, Walrus, now in pepogging.
Sussy chicken foot. No, don't worry. Wait, are you Empoleon? Empoleon, is that you? Is that your... I thought your name was Empoleon on... You're not, right? Are you Empoleon? Yeah, vape load is much easier to say. What? Who came up with over vape? That's hella dumb. Like, when vape load was an option, they chose overload. Like, over vape. Like, it's literally, you take the first half of one word, you take the second half of one word, and you just smack them together instead of taking the first half of both words. Over vape. Vape load. It's vape load. I will fight people over how this is said. I refuse to say over vape because that sounds really, really dumb. And vape load. It's vape load. This is a vape load team. Okay? And it's really good. It's actually a really good team. But if you switch Xingqiu here for Yelan, you lose quite a bit of damage mitigation. Right? So, and also, I believe Beidou has damage mitigation too, no? See? Look at that. So Beidou C1 is going to be pretty important here. Right? It's a good team, but I honestly wouldn't really advise it. Honestly, right now, my favorite go-to team for Yoimiya undoubtedly is this team. Ain't cheap. It's not cheap. It's difficult to make work. But it's really strong. It's really, really, really strong. Like, I can't emphasize how good this team is because when Yelan is on field, arguably she is capable of dealing very decent damage with both her elemental skill and her charge attack, and it doesn't take that much time to load. You got double Geo. You don't have Bennett Circle that's restricting your movement. You have the best shield in the game, along with like an AoE aura debuff for the enemies. It's really fucking good. And without Yelan, Xingqiu works here too. You can run this exact same team with Xingqiu. So arguably, you only need Zhongli, because once you have Zhongli, like your worries with Yoimiya goes out the window. There's no problem here once you have Zhongli. Without Zhongli's shield, all other shielders I've realized struggled to service Yoimiya's entire infusion window, because her infusion window is 10 seconds, right? Her duration, basically infusion window duration, it's 10 seconds, and it's an 18-second cooldown. So imagine if you, so let's press E, right? Let's 1 2 3. You only do one. Oh, it's like, oh no, I can't. I gotta switch out. Look at that cooldown. Now you have 12 seconds where you can't really use Yoimiya. You should never ever be in a situation where Yoimiya has to tab out of her tab out of her field time prior to her infusion window being over. Because look at this downtime. You already have an 8-second downtime when you are fully utilizing her elemental skill. 8 seconds, that's enough to rotate through the remainder 3 characters, use their elemental skill, and reshield. And then you're just gonna be sitting here doing nothing. Let's say you do this. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, my shield broke. I gotta switch out. Oh, do this. Switch. Reshield. Do Xingqiu. 1, and then 2. And then you go back to Yoimiya. Oh, crap! You're still 7.5 seconds? Oh, I guess I'll just normal attack like this. Normal attack like this. No, guess what? And your shield is running out. Then you gotta switch to Zhongli, re-shield, and then go back, infuse. I mean, not Zhongli, like your other shielder. And then, let's say, okay, you see, this is a great example. This is a great example. If your shielder does not have an easily accessible shield like Zhongli, instead you have someone like Beidou, right? Where her shield is actually her burst skill. If you waste this burst skill, and it's somewhat difficult to get back depending on how much ER you have and what team you're running, everything messes up. Everything is screwed up, right? Your Yoimiya, like the shield broke prematurely. Well, guess what? You got to switch out, because or else Yoimiya is just going to die. Or she can't deal much damage anyways, because you're going to be like, hit, oh, dash. Oh, it's going to be hit, oh, dash. Hit, oh, dash. Hit, oh, dash. You can never finish your attack string because like the enemy is winding up a one-shot KO move that's going to punch your face in. So you're going to have to dodge the attack, so you never finish your attack string. And her infusion is over. Now you got to go to Beidou, use her burst, or I mean, in this case, it'll probably be Yunjin's burst first, followed by Xingqiu's burst, Beidou's burst, and then back to Yoimiya. Over vape is pronounced vape load. What is over vape? Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't explain this. Over vape is basically when you have overload and vaporize in the same reaction. They happen simultaneously. So let's go back to the other team that I was showing here, right? So with Yoimiya's Pyro, Hydro and Electro can both be applied on the enemy at the same time. I guess I'll show you guys here. Oh, here, look. Well, that was uneventful. Wait, I think I can show it here. I'm sorry, Hilichurls. Forgive me. Look at that. So you see, god damn it. Did you see that for a brief moment? On top of their head, they had both Hydro and Electro. I'm sure. And then what ends up happening is Yoimiya then comes in with her Pyro, and in that specific moment, both Vaporize and Overload happens at the same time. Like, you get 2 reactions happening at the same time. Or find a Ruin Guard. Yes. Let's try this. Just kidding. Let's not try that. Let's not try that. You know what? Let's just go into a domain. Sukokumon is pathetic. Yeah, Sukokumon is very, very, very tight with their rotations. Meaning it's Sukokomon's difficulty isn't really in like, oh, understanding the thing. It's to memorize the sequencing. So, so you guys see Hydro? I know you see Electro. Did you see that? Let's reapply Hydro. So basically what happens is you just do this. You see? You get vaporized and you get overload. You get vaporized and you get overload. You get vaporized. It's a pretty cool way to play the game, honestly. It's one of the few instances where reactions just work so miraculously well, and you don't really have to think about it. So yeah, this is actually a team that a lot of budget Yoimiyas will play. A lot of budget Yoimiyas will run this team because it comprises of only 4 stars. But you know, for a boomer like myself, I of course prefer the alternative team here to. And listen, if you're playing this team I'm about to show you, where is Yunjin? Oh. If you're about to play this team I'm showing on screen right here, it's probably. Wait, what? Black Tussle. Wow. Wait, but you have Favonius Lance. You have enough for 2 characters. Why? Why? For Yoimiya, I would say it's a pretty smart move if you. If you run if you run the where is that set? Do they not have it? They don't have Bolide. Bolide is great. I highly recommend it to all Yoimiya players. I find Bolide to be more just free. Alright, for people who don't know, this is what Bolide does. 2P set increases shield strength by 35%. While protected by a shield, gain additional 40% normal and charge attack damage. That's almost unconditional. And Bolide set is a smart move if you're running like non-Zhongli units as well. If you run non-Zhongli units, Bolide set is actually a pretty good shield buff. 35% is no joke, people. 35% really is no joke. Especially if you have it on a Zhongli shield. If you have C0 Zhongli running, Zhongli can run Millilith. I believe it works even if Zhongli is running Millilith and Yoimiya is running Bolide. You don't need both. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. As long as the character on field has retracing Bolide on, this effect will take place. Is that correct? Yeah. So it's the Bolide set is not for the character using the shield, like the one activating the shield. It's for the character who's going to be on field with the shield on them. So that's why Yoimiya running this set is really, really good. Yeah, you don't need both. So it's like, don't run Bolide for Zhongli and Yoimiya. Just run it for Yoimiya. Zhongli can run the Millilith set. Zhongli can run this one. Okay? So Zhongli with this set furthers increases Like, when elemental skill hits an opponent, the attack of all nearby party members increased by 20%. So Yoimiya now gets another 20% buff from here, and their shield increases by another 30% for 3 seconds. And this effect can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds. So if you have a Zhongli pillar, make sure the Zhongli pillar is hitting the enemies. And then this effect will take... It's wild. The amount of shield... Like, this is why I say, if you have a Zhongli and you have a Yoimiya, she's getting another 20% attack buff. Just from this set. And then Yoimiya herself runs the Bolide set. So that is a 65% shield buff. Listen, people. That is a 65% shield buff. I don't know why I'm stroking the air, but like, I need people to understand how insane of a buff to Zhongli's shield, which is already the best shield in the game. People, like, I don't know how much more... why I'm so upset, and like, the more I talk about it, the more upset I get. It's because people keep arguing with me in my videos in the comment section about like how like, oh, you know, Zhongli's shield ain't that good. It's really freaking good. It's like, I almost want to say it's single-handedly one of like at least top 3 skill. Listen, this skill could be a burst, like a character's burst skill, and it wouldn't be underwhelming. You know what I'm saying, people? Like, this shit right here could be some character's burst skill. Look at this. It possesses 150%. So not only, if you run the setup I was mentioning, not only do you have a 65% additional shield strength, you also have a 150% damage absorption against all elemental and physical damage. You are a god. You are the raid boss. You are the raid boss. You are the weekly boss. Right? Characters protected by the Jade Shield will decrease the elemental resistance and physical resistance of opponents in a small AoE by 20%. This effect cannot be stacked. But listen, do you know what's crazy about this? Is I was talking to chat about this. If you weren't here last stream, this freaking effect has a high chance to include Dendro resistance. You guys know how busted that's going to be for the next few patches until Dendro characters come out in flocks, and more Dendro characters become available, and some of them will eventually have, you know, like reduced enemy Dendro resistance. This ability is single-handedly going to be the only way to shred Dendro resistance, I believe. Because so far we have not seen an Anemo and Dendro reaction. Meaning, guess what? You likely can't swirl Dendro, meaning your Viridescent set isn't gonna worth shit. So stop sleeping on Zhongli. Actually, no, sleep on Zhongli because he's daddy, but don't sleep on him in the way that I'm talking about. In fact, I sleep on Zhongli. Hold up, I'll be right back. Hey. There's no shame. There's no shame. I sleep with Zhongli. I sleep at least with one of his abilities. Hey, yo, people. I'm just saying. There's no shame. I feel safe when I'm next to this pillar. Okay? I feel safe. There's some sense of security here. I feel like evil spirits, you know, I can sleep with my feet hanging off the side of my bed. That's confidence, people. Holy says I'm about to unsub. Wait. Look. I'm just saying. This is ultimate security. I sleep with my feet hanging off the side because I fear no evil is about to grab me because I'm protected by Jade Shield. Jade Shield, people. The only way to feel truly safe when you're sleeping. Hollis says, and you still didn't tell me where you got that. I was sponsored by them. I did a sponsor, remember? I don't know if my code is still valid. I did a sponsor for them. Was it? Oh my goodness, I can't remember how old it is now. What video was it? Damn, that you're really testing my my memory now. I can't remember. It's been over a year. Oh, I think, what's it called? Genshin plushies? It is! It is! Okay, I found it. I'm not sponsored by them anymore, but, you know, it's a great product. You guys can go check out GenshinPlushies.com. If you scroll down a little bit, there is a thing called Zhongli Pillow. It's nice. I've had it for a while. For over a year. I think I got the big size. I got the big size Zhongli Pillow. I mean, I don't know how... Actually, I can do this. I can show you guys what it kind of looks like. It's pretty big, and I'm like 6'5". Just kidding. I'm like 5'11", okay? I'm short. I'm small. Actually, I always say 5'11" is average height. So, look at this. I can comfortably, you know, snuggle up with this. So, it's nice. I would suggest people go get it. If you like it. Demon Luck 2 says, how was your Yoimiya pull, Walrus? Go take a look. I guarantee you it's worth the watch. It's quite short. It's like what, chat? We took like 15, maybe 15 minutes. Nightfall says, thank you, Walrus. I already bought one literally right now. Yeah, it's a good one. It took a while to arrive though. Like when I did the sponsorship, I had people emailing me. It's like, Walrus, why would you scam me? I trusted you. My product never arrived. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, can you give me like any information? I can go ask for you. And like, when did you order it? It's like, I ordered it a week ago. And I'm just like, I think you need to wait a little longer. And then after about like a month, he emailed back saying like, oh, I got it. So it takes a while, but you will get it because they're shipping it out from Japan. This stuff is made in Japan. I'm gonna go put it back now because it's hard to sit here and talk. But yeah. Paulus is 5. I'm 5'3". Anyone taller than me, I'll consider tall. I think I'm 5'10" or 5'11". Let me see. 5'10" in centimeters. No, I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11". Yeah, I'm 5'11". 5'11". So close to 6. I'm so close to 6 feet. Why couldn't I just be a little taller? I'm so close. If I took a little bit of my chunkiness and just put it to verticality, I would be 6 feet. Just Joseph Wallace, is it getting cooler over there? Vancouver finally got rain, so comfy now. Yeah. Today was really nice. I didn't really need to use the AC much anymore. It's on right now, but it feels good. It feels good these days. 6 feet is 182 to 183 centimeters. Yeah, I'm 180. That sucks. I'm 2 centimeters away. Can you imagine the difference of 2 centimeters? Like what? That's about like this much. If I were just this much taller. This This was the difference between me and being 6 feet tall. Sad. Very sad. But yeah, people don't sleep on don't sleep on Zhongli. I know like to a lot of you guys that doesn't need to be spelled out for you. Nikai Shukai's I said Nikai. Nickel and Shukai says, well, I'm gonna head out now. See ya, Walrus. See you, Shukai. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the future. Thank you for blessing the stream with good RNG. We got 4 5 stars. God damn. Colin says, I needed to rain in Texas. This is too hot down here. How bad is it? Texas. Oh, God, it's like 30. Wait, Hongla. It was 37 degrees? And it's 37 degrees tomorrow. Oh, don't worry, Huangle. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Your entire next week seems to be either raining or cloudy. But 37, I'm so sorry. I truly am. I'm sorry. Oh, bro. But what about like the Philippines? The Philippines are really hot as well, no? Yo, for people who just for people who want the plushies, I found my referral link. I found my referral link. So if you guys want to help a man out, there. I remember I had a referral link. I remember. So there you go. That's my referral link. You can use it. I do get a small cut out of it, but I remember because I did a sponsor for them. I was like, I had a link, and there it is. Of course, it's high. Damn, I can't live there. 33 is already high. For me, anything over like 25, 26, I start feeling it. It's pretty bad. How bad is the Philippines? Like, let's say, what's that populated? Manila. $31. Okay. Oh, wow. Texas is like getting some thunderstorms for the next week. Not Texas. I mean, Philippines. Manila. Manila is about to get like a thunderstorm. I hope things are going to be okay. Like getting that many thunderstorms for the entire, like the next 7 days are all thunder. How are my Philippine keeps doing? Valentino says it's sunny in India for now, but expecting bad weather tomorrow. Let's see how hot India gets. So far, Texas is taking the dubs with 37. Let's see. What's a city in India? I know India is huge, and there's like, I think, was it west and east, or was it north and south? And the weather is very different. Capital of India is New Delhi. Let's just see New Delhi weather. Let's see how hot it gets. Okay, 31. And it's like raining. It's thunderstorms. So maybe the thunderstorm that was like over India is now moving towards Southeast Asia. Over to Philippines over the next week. Vancouver feels nice though. Oh, 21 degrees. 21 degrees and then 25, 28, 30, 31, 29, 25. Feels good. What about Kelowna? I know there's a place called Kelowna, and it's like, it's actual hell for me to stay there. It's 31 today. Tomorrow is 23 with a rain shower, and then 25, 29, 34, 37, 37, 33. Yeah, Kelowna is not good. India can be 50. Bro, that's like cooking temperature. That's actually cooking temperature. That is crazy. That is too much. That is too much. Check Dubai. How is it in Dubai? Dubai weather. $42, 41, 41, 42, 42, 41, 39, 41, and not a drop of rain. I hope they have good AC systems over there. I hope. Techie the virus is Florida's 90. Man, Americans and their Fahrenheits. See, Florida. I don't do Fahrenheit. What is that? Okay, it's like it's 28 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow's gonna be 31. Okay. It's still pretty hot. Even on rainy days, Florida is at 31. That is. Do kilometers no, we're not about to get into this. Don't say kilometers in front of Americans. They get very confused. It's miles. It's not liters in America, it's gallons. It's not centimeters, it's inches. It's not meters, it's feet. It's not Celsius, it's Fahrenheit. It is very, very difficult because when I first came here, I was pretty young. I think I was like 7 or 8, but I already got accustomed to the whole centimeters and stuff. Like back in, because when I was measuring how high I was, because all kids do that, right? Like you do that, and I always measured in centimeters. So I had that ingrained in me when I first came here, and people were telling me like feet, inches, and I till this day I still kind of struggle. But now that I have a good reference point for like, okay, I know, like using my own height, I know 5'11" is around 180, and I know roughly how tall 180 is, and I just kind of like do mathematical gymnastics in my head and just adjust inches and feet like that. But it is very, very difficult, let's say, like for me to understand a mile, grasping the concept for the distance of a mile. It's like what, 1.3 kilometers is 1 mile, right? Like how far is a mile? 1 km to miles. Probably should reverse that. 1 mile to km. Oh, it's 1.6. Damn. See what I mean? It's 1.6 kilometers is 1 mile. It's, thank goodness in Canada we do gas by the liter, but I know in America it's like a gallon, right? In America, you guys measure gas prices based on 1 gallon of gas, not liter. Canada is like in the middle. We use kilometers here, whereas the States uses miles. Canada's a little bit better because there's middle ground here. But in the States, I have friends in the States and I talk to them, and sometimes they start like quoting stuff, and I honestly, at times I think they're just trolling me. I swear at times they're just trolling me. They're saying shit that aren't even that isn't even English. They'll start saying something and be like, and they'll be like, oh yeah, we do like 16 for like a luby. Like what's a luby? They just say random metrics. And I'm just like, what are you guys talking about? Moon Fairy says, would you rather live in the US or Canada, Walrus? And chat. Okay, here's my honest answer. If I were younger and I were looking for more job opportunities and for growth, personal growth, US is better. US as a nation just has more developed industries and more opportunities for work in general. But let's say that's not saying Canada doesn't have good job opportunities. They do. It's just, for the most part, Canada imports a lot of stuff from outside the country. They don't really have many big factories in the country themselves. It's a little tough if you're looking for the big, like, let's say a big tech company. It's going to be much easier to find that in the States than it is to find that in Canada. Canada have tech jobs too, though. But yeah, US is not a good place for retirement. The older you get the F out of US. Those, like, unless you have a great medical insurance coverage, the US will, like, you stub your toe, that's enough to make you bankrupt in the States if you have like zero medical coverage and you're living like paycheck to paycheck. Like breaking your pinky toe and needing like to visit the hospital, that's it. You're done. You're getting cleaned out. But if you have a job that has great medical coverage, for the most part, it's manageable. US is not good to raise a family either. Well, yeah, it also depends on where you live, what kind of job you have. Like, I would say if you have a good paying job in the States with good medical coverage and insurance and all that stuff, it's not bad. It's a good place to live. Like, if you're in the upper middle class, I'm talking about like you make over $150,000 a year. You and your spouse combined should be like close to 300,000. Yes, I do assume that both people are working. Raising a family with both parents working is tough, but if both parents are pulling in like over 150,000 or around 150,000, the US can be a very, very good place to live. And I know I'm talking about a very small percentage of people, but that's just the conditions, realistically. I'm sure there are cities in the States like more middle, the middle part, central USA, inlands usually aren't that expensive. But if you live on the coastlines of like either West Coast or East Coast, you're gonna need a lot of money to live in those cities. Canada is like whatever. You can flip burgers at McDonald's and you can probably live life in Canada for the most part. Taking the virus as moon virus. Honestly, the safety of my family is one of the main reasons I'm moving to Canada. I don't know how bad it is, honestly, because I can't fully trust how the news seems to like blow it out of proportion. But yeah, when it comes to, I don't want to say the word because I think I'm going to get demonetized, but you guys know what I'm referring to, right? When it comes to those activities, it is a little worrisome. But let's say if you are there as a working individual and you're trying to like carve a career for yourself, you don't have a girlfriend, it's not a bad place to work. That's my take, at least on the States. I've known friends who graduated here in Canada and applied for jobs in the States, and they had to move to the States. So, and a lot of them, and the ones in the States usually pay better, and they also sometimes they know you're like from Canada, you're not from the States. They'll give you the working visa, which is a given. Of course, you can't go in without the visa, and on top of that, they'll even cover for accommodation at times, depending on how valuable of a resource you are. So, you know, Where is the best place to live if you earn minimum wage? That's a good question. I mean, it really depends on rent. So I can't really put a finger on it right now because I don't really know what rent is like outside of Vancouver. But let's say you make minimum wage, you don't want your rent to take up more than 50% of your income. If your rent is taking up more than 50% of your income, that's you're gonna really feel a lot of pressure. Taking the viruses, Walrus, it's a daily occurrence. It sickens me how easy it is and how you have to look around you all the time in the US. I'm in any public place. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. Personally, I've never lived in the States for an extended period of time, and all my experiences in the States has either been work related or just general traveling. So yeah, I can't imagine if that's how you have to live life. It really will wear you down pretty fast. I'd say it's a good decision to move away if that's really starting to make you concerned, right? I mean, are you moving just vertically upwards, staying in the East Coast? So you're like going to Toronto or like on the east side of Canada? ZZZ? Is ZZZ out? Did they upload something new? Let's take a look here. Is ZZZ? I just typed ZZZ. Zenless Zone 0. Oh, nothing new here. Wow, but look at that. 3.6 million views in 2 months. 1 month ago, they released the new combat trailer, and it has 2.3 million views. That's... Oh, by the way, I'm thinking of checking out Tower of Fantasy. Like, I'm gonna play it and probably at least give my honest opinion on the game. But I don't know. I don't know how long I plan to continue playing it. We'll have to see. I gave you guys my honest opinion when I first saw the game. It just feels less polished. You guys know what I mean? Tower Fantasy, like, I understand the appeal they're trying to have, but for the game, the combat system, the movement of the characters, the general aesthetics, graphics, just feels like a less polished version of Genshin. But if the combat is good, if... You know, I'm just thinking right now, if the combat is good, if they have like a different system from Genshin, let's say if they're not as pay to win, because I heard they have PvP, right? So if Tower of Fantasy has PvP and it's pay to win, then I'm out. I can't play those kind of games right now. I just can't. But if Tower of Fantasy is free-to-play friendly, there's somewhat like skill involved as opposed to just using cash to hard stomp people, which I know most likely that's what it's going to be. Is you go in, you spend a bunch of money, and there's PvP, and you go in, you crush people. That's boring. I'm 3J says, I could smell the animation frames. Yeah, like, it just doesn't look polished to me. Here, like, we can watch this together. Like, this is the newest video they have. It doesn't look polished. I'll be honest with you. It just doesn't look clean. Am I ready? Is that a mount system? So there's a mount system. Like, look at how the like what am I looking at? What's this content? Like, is this the PvP system? Like, I don't know. After playing Genshin, it's very difficult to get accustomed. Like, look at how smooth this looks. Look at that. Right after you play Genshin and you see the quality of the animation and the combat aesthetics, it's just difficult for another game. Like, you can mimic Genshin's whole like monetization model with characters and waifus, but you really have to do it just as good as them for you to be remotely competitive in this space at this given moment. I think, I'll be honest with you guys, a lot of people are going to go play Tower of Fantasy to hopefully drive up the hype to make Genshin change. Like, they are hate playing. I don't know if I can coin that term. They are literally hate playing Tower of Fantasy because they're trying to get something else just as popular as Genshin, so Genshin will make changes that they want. Like, I think it's called, or you can call it like rage playing. They don't actually want to play Tower of Fantasy, but they'll play it just to spite Genshin. There's going to be a bunch of people who play Tower of Fantasy, not because they like Tower of Fantasy, but because they hate what Genshin's doing. Which is kind of sad, to be honest with you. There's also, I heard there were some news about Blue Protocol. I'm still looking more towards Blue Protocol, but then again, Blue Protocol is gonna be like a traditional RPG game, so I don't know how much time I honestly will have. Also, people, I think I may be eventually planning a trip to China, and I'm thinking of actually making some CN content. So, like, I'm thinking of going on the streets and interviewing people, whether they know what Genshin Impact is, and whether they have heard about Genshin Impact. Just kind of gauge, because I think a lot of people don't believe me. I've made videos talking about this. Is that Genshin is still very, very, very niche. Very niche of a game. So, if you go on the streets and ask people, like, you can do it over here. You can do it over here. Go out, just find somebody like relatively young, like maybe in college. You can ask them, be like, hey, have you heard of a game called Genshin Impact? Okay. If they have not, have you heard of a game called Elden Rings? Right? So I'm thinking of going to China, maybe doing some interview videos while I'm there. I'm going there for work. So yeah, I'm going there for work. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to stream in China, but I can make videos and upload them. Sleep. Vlog some people driving people off the road in CN. Listen, I will show you guys what traffic in China is like. You guys, if you live in the West, like if you don't live in Asia, you probably will have a hard time fathoming how a society like that, how traffic etiquette like that can even like function. But it somehow does. Valentino says, oh, when's this happening? Maybe at the end of the year, maybe early next year. I haven't finalized my trip, but there's a very, very high chance. I would say like a 70% chance I'm gonna have to make a trip to China. That's work related. But I'll do my best to keep up content, especially if I'm in China. It's a great environment that I can kind of leverage, like just seeing what people in China think about Genshin and the general environment it is over there. Where in China are you visiting? I'm visiting Chongqing. Chongqing. So I'll show you guys. I swear I'm not making that up. People are gonna be like, yeah, real funny, Walrus. Chongqing, Ching Chong, ha ha ha, Ching Chong, funny, so funny, hen. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? This is where I'm going. Chongqing. It's beautiful. I visited once before. It's nice. I've been here. This is actually a tourist attraction. It's cool. It's very developed. It's like a huge metropolis separated by a giant river. Wait, is that Shangri-La? No. Chongqing. It's a huge metropolis. It's one of the faster developing cities in China. This is the river on a bad day. You guys probably saw like, oh my god, look at the blue water. That's so beautiful. Yeah, for the most part, it looks like this. At least last time when I went, the water was more... Actually, the water was more like this greenish color. It's mud. Demon Luck is asking, what the hell is that? This is a huge river in China. Like it actually crosses the, like, I believe it cuts through the entirety of China. This is a huge river. Milk tea. Oh god. Oh, disgusting. For the most part, it's green. Like it has a greenish color to it. For the most part, it's almost never blue. I don't think I've ever seen it blue. But yeah, I'm gonna be visiting Chongqing. I will be keeping you guys updated. All right, if I do go, I'll make sure to let you guys know. Like, once I book the plane ticket, I'll let you guys know, so now we can start making plans. I think during that time, I'm going to be surveying you guys a lot on YouTube for what you guys want to see for like CN related content. Which part of China are you from? Mongolia. Vlog? I probably won't vlog. Just because that's not my type of content. Unless you guys really want to see it. I don't think I'll have the bandwidth to live stream though. Do you know any CN people there? Oh yeah, I have a lot of people I used to work with. I know friends. Not all of them are in Chongqing, but I know quite a lot of people in China. That's how I'm able to like ask them and get updates about what's going on and stuff. China's cool. I've never had a problem, but then again, I'm from China. I speak the language. I look Chinese, so really, I don't think I'll really get that many issues. And I'm not very outspoken online about like China. I think I've danced around the political aspect of China very well. Shinobi no Tora says that's gonna be awesome to see CN's perspective on Genshin. There's a high chance most people don't even know what the game is, because I've asked people over there. Like I've asked them like, hey, like do you guys know what Genshin is? And they're like, what? Because these people aren't really particularly gamers. Like they know League of Legends, they know Dota, but then when you start asking them like, do you know Genshin Impact, do you know Honkai Impact, they don't know those games, right? They only know like Arena of Valor, which is like 王者荣耀. It's like the biggest mobile game in China. It's the biggest. It's huge. It's like Mobile Legends Bang Bang, but Chinese. We'll see. We'll see how difficult it is to make any sort of content in CN. I'm sure I can upload the video because I know a friend in China who's making YouTube videos right now. So I know it's doable, but he tried live streaming and it was an absolute nightmare. So I don't think that's going to be possible. We'll see though. We'll see. Igali says, "Isn't it strict to enter China now? It used to be. They've loosened up. They've loosened up a little bit. You can get a. I think you can get a visa now. Before you couldn't." Techie the Virus says, "Upload on Bilibili. We will sub on that." You guys will watch me on Bilibili. I might live stream on Bilibili. Actually, though, isn't that smart? Because I don't have the bandwidth to live stream to YouTube because I have to go through because that means I would have to go through what's that called? I would have to go through the VPN. So I'll have to live stream through VPN to YouTube, which is impossible. But if I set up a Bilibili account before I go, then I can live stream on Bilibili, and you guys will have the bandwidth to watch my live stream on Bilibili in the West, because you don't have to go through VPN. Smart. I think Twitch is also blocked in YouTube. Yeah, maybe before I go, I'll set up Bilibili. Maybe before we go, we'll test out a Bilibili stream. But then again, maybe it's not possible because then I'll have to connect to Bilibili servers, which is all the way in China, and the stream might just be terrible. Teach us how to use Bilibili. How can we even? No, what I will do is I'll just post on YouTube my link, and all you have to do is come to YouTube, click my link. Or I'll do it in Discord. Maybe I'll do it in Discord. I'll go in Discord. I'll post my Bilibili stream link. And you guys can just make sure you're in my Discord. Click the link and you'll already be on my stream. And I just speak in English. And all you guys just chill there. Taking the advice, hey, we got it, but you can only speak in Chinese and we see subtitles. You won't have subtitles. They don't have live subtitle translations. Can you switch to English for Bilibili? I don't think so. I don't think so, actually. Let me take a look. No. No. I don't think you can. Because Bilibili truly is designed for people in CN. Yeah, we will see. I'll work it out. I'll try to make it as simple for you guys as possible, and this way I can update. I can update you guys with my life in China and what's going on over there. Unfortunately, I think I might have to sign NDA for the work that I'm doing there, so I won't be able to share that with you guys. It's not Genshin related, okay? It's not Genshin related. It's real estate related. So yeah. Don't worry, you're not missing out on any information. Jan's Orbis, we can't make accounts in Bilibili if we don't have a CN phone number. You can still watch live streams without an account. I've watched Genshin Impact live streams without an account. You can watch the stream, but I don't think you can. I don't know about commenting. We'll see. I'll work. I don't think you can comment. Anyways, that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for both blessing the RNG, the account. Thank you guys so much for 50k subs. I don't want to make this like overly dramatic. I don't want to make this too like, oh my god. But I think it was a nice run that we had all the way up to 50k. Once we get to 100k, I actually can get a plaque. Think about that. 50k more. Shouldn't be as hard as the first 50k, right? I'm just hoping. The first 50k took me a while. Hopefully the next 50k isn't gonna be as tough. And as I start catering my content to be much more casual, I understand people having less and less incentive to even subscribe, which is fine, because I think for the most part people would subscribe if there's some sort of value, right? Like if I'm making very good guides, if I'm giving very good information. But for the most part, I'm trying to grow a community that cares more about this casual conversational content, which is definitely going to be more difficult. But thank you for the ones who do subscribe and do stick around and support the content here. Hope to see you guys around in the future as well. And yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Till then, urge y'all to stay safe. Peace, peace. Bye.